Good morning all. Top 50 News of India, 21st May 2026. 1. PM Modi reviews national security and economy. Prime Minister Narendra Modi chaired a high-level meeting on national security and economic growth. Senior ministers discussed inflation, energy supply, and infrastructure projects. Border security and cyber defense were also major discussion topics. Officials emphasized faster implementation of development policies. The meeting highlighted the government's focus on stability and growth. 2. Severe heat wave continues across India. Large parts of North and Central India continued experiencing extreme heat conditions. Temperatures crossed 47 degrees Celsius in parts of Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh. Hospitals reported rising cases of dehydration and heat stroke. Authorities advised citizens to avoid travel during peak afternoon hours. Electricity demand reached record-breaking levels nationwide. 3. Pre-monsoon showers bring relief to southern states. Kerala, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu received moderate rainfall on Thursday. The showers brought temporary relief from intense summer temperatures. Farmers welcomed the rainfall ahead of the monsoon season. IMD warned about thunderstorms and lightning in coastal areas. Weather experts predicted further rain activity during the week. 4. Fuel prices remain major public concern. The recent increase in petrol and diesel prices continued affecting consumers. Transport operators discussed further fare revisions in some cities. Economists warned of inflationary pressure on food and essential goods. Opposition parties criticized the government over fuel taxation policies. Officials continued monitoring global crude oil prices closely. 5. Indian stock markets close with gains. Sensex and Nifty ended higher after positive investor sentiment. Banking, auto, and IT shares performed strongly during trading. Foreign investors showed renewed interest in Indian equities. Global market stability supported confidence among traders. Analysts remained positive about India's long-term growth outlook. 6. Rupee remains stable against US dollar. The Indian rupee traded steadily during Thursday's currency session. RBI measures helped maintain confidence in the financial markets. Crude oil prices remained an important factor for currency movement. Import-export businesses monitored exchange rate trends carefully. Economists predicted controlled volatility in the coming weeks. 7. India accelerates renewable energy expansion. The government announced fresh renewable energy initiatives nationwide. Solar and wind energy projects expanded across multiple states. Private investors showed strong interest in clean energy infrastructure. Officials emphasized India's commitment to sustainability goals. Experts praised the country's green energy transition strategy. 8. Election preparations intensify across states. Political parties accelerated preparations for upcoming state elections. Leaders focused campaigns on inflation, jobs, and development issues. Large political rallies were planned in several regions. Campaign committees reviewed voter outreach strategies carefully. Public interest in political developments continued rising. 9. Cabinet reshuffle speculation continues in Delhi. Political discussions about a possible union cabinet reshuffle intensified further. Senior BJP leaders held meetings in the national capital. Performance reviews of ministries reportedly continued internally. Analysts predicted possible announcements before Parliament's next session. The government did not officially confirm the reports. 10. West Bengal government reviews industrial projects. The West Bengal administration reviewed industrial and infrastructure projects. Employment generation remained a major state priority. Opposition leaders demanded faster implementation of welfare schemes. Political debates continued across the assembly. Authorities promised improved project monitoring systems. 11. Tamil Nadu political developments remain key focus. Coalition and cabinet discussions continued among political parties in Tamil Nadu. Actor Vijay's political rise remained widely discussed nationwide. Parties debated economic reforms and governance priorities. Analysts described the political transition as historic. Public attention remained fixed on state-level politics. 12. Kerala focuses on tourism and startup policies. Kerala leaders announced new tourism and startup development initiatives. Investment opportunities in technology and hospitality were highlighted. Employment generation remained a major governance priority. Political parties reviewed recent electoral performances internally. The state continued attracting national political attention. 13. RCB strengthens position as IPL title favorite. Royal Challengers Bengaluru continued dominating IPL 2026 standings. Virat Kohli delivered another impressive batting performance. The bowling unit also maintained strong consistency. Fans celebrated the team's success across social media. Experts considered RCB a serious title contender this season. 14. CSK faces must-win situation in IPL race. Chennai Super Kings prepared for a crucial league stage match. Fans closely followed changing playoff qualification scenarios. MS Dhoni's leadership remained a major talking point. Experts predicted dramatic results in the remaining matches. IPL excitement continued dominating sports discussions nationwide. 15. India A team continues ODI Tri-Series preparations. The India A squad intensified training before the upcoming Tri-Series. Coaches focused on batting depth and bowling discipline. Young players aimed to impress selectors with strong performances. Several IPL stars participated actively in practice sessions. Fans expected emerging talent to perform strongly. 16. Indian badminton players continue international success. Indian shuttlers performed strongly in international tournaments. PV Sindhu and Lakshya Sen advanced further in competition. Young Indian players gained praise for consistency and discipline. Sports authorities appreciated the improved performances globally. India's badminton reputation continued strengthening internationally. 17. Power consumption hits another record. India recorded another all-time high in electricity demand. Heat wave conditions significantly increased air conditioner usage nationwide. Power plants increased generation to meet rising demand. Authorities assured adequate coal and energy reserves. Officials closely monitored grid stability throughout the day. 18. Delhi air quality remains in poor category. Delhi's AQI remained poor due to dust and heat conditions. Doctors advised vulnerable citizens to avoid prolonged outdoor exposure. Environmental groups demanded stricter pollution control measures. Authorities reviewed emergency anti-pollution action plans. Air quality concerns continued across NCR regions. 19. Indian Railways adds more summer special trains. Railways introduced additional special trains on busy routes. Passenger demand remained extremely high during vacation season. Security arrangements at railway stations were strengthened further. Online ticket bookings continued rising sharply nationwide. Travelers welcomed the improved transport availability. 20. AI-based education tools expand rapidly. EdTech companies launched new AI-powered study tools for students. Competitive exam aspirants increasingly adopted digital learning platforms. Students in smaller towns gained affordable education access. Experts praised technological transformation in India's education system. Online learning continued expanding nationwide. 21. Indian startups received strong global investment. International investors continued supporting Indian startups aggressively. AI, fintech, and health tech sectors remained highly attractive. Entrepreneurs expanded businesses into Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Government innovation programs supported startup ecosystems. Experts predicted strong digital economy growth ahead. 22. Cybercrime cases continue rising nationwide. Authorities reported increasing complaints related to online scams and fraud. Banks warned customers against suspicious payment requests. Cyber awareness campaigns expanded across multiple states. Police arrested several cybercrime gangs during investigations. Experts stressed stronger digital safety awareness. 23. Indian Army expands AI border monitoring. The Indian Army strengthened AI-based surveillance operations. Drone monitoring systems improved security efficiency significantly. Defense officials emphasized rapid modernization initiatives. Advanced equipment was deployed in sensitive border areas. Experts described the move as strategically important. 24. ISRO nears launch of major satellite mission. ISRO scientists completed another phase of mission preparation. The satellite aims to improve communication and weather forecasting services. Technical and safety reviews continued successfully. Young engineers played important roles in mission development. India's space program maintained rapid technological growth. 5G connectivity expands across smaller cities. Telecom companies extended 5G services to more towns and districts. Internet speed improved significantly in newly connected regions. Businesses benefited from better digital infrastructure. Providers discussed affordable rural expansion strategies. Competition among telecom firms remained intense. 26 UPI transactions reached new record levels. India's digital payment ecosystem continued setting new records. Small businesses rapidly adopted QR-based payment systems. Rural digital banking usage expanded steadily nationwide. Fintech firms introduced additional payment solutions. Experts described India as a global fintech leader. 27 women's safety projects receive increased support. States announced stronger funding for women's safety programs. Emergency response systems were upgraded in several cities. Police improved rapid complaint response mechanisms. Awareness campaigns continued in schools and colleges. Women's security remained a governance priority nationwide. 28 water conservation campaigns intensify before monsoon. Authorities promoted rainwater harvesting and water-saving awareness drives. Urban regions facing shortages introduced stricter monitoring systems. Experts warned about future climate-related water stress. Schools and NGOs participated in conservation campaigns. Sustainable water management gained national importance. 29 monsoon preparedness activities continue nationwide. Flood-prone states strengthened disaster management operations further. NDRF teams remained deployed in vulnerable districts. Drainage systems and river monitoring networks were upgraded. Authorities reviewed emergency evacuation plans carefully. Officials aimed to minimize flood-related damage this year. 30 healthcare recruitment drives expand nationwide. Government hospitals announced additional hiring for doctors and nurses. Rural healthcare infrastructure received stronger financial support. Medical colleges expanded training facilities and programs. Experts welcomed increased investment in public healthcare. Authorities aimed to improve healthcare accessibility nationwide. 31 metro rail projects progress across major cities. Metro expansion accelerated in Delhi, Pune, Bengaluru, and Indore. Authorities highlighted environmental and traffic reduction benefits. Several new corridors received official approvals recently. Commuters welcomed expansion of affordable public transportation. Urban modernization remained a major government focus. 32 tourism industry records strong summer growth. Hotels and travel companies reported heavy bookings nationwide. Hill stations and beaches attracted large tourist crowds. Local businesses benefited from increased travel activity. States promoted domestic tourism campaigns aggressively. Experts predicted continued tourism recovery during 2026. 33 EV charging infrastructure expands rapidly. Authorities approved additional EV charging stations nationwide. National highways remained a key focus area for expansion. Private companies partnered with governments for deployment. Electric vehicle adoption increased steadily among consumers. Experts praised India's clean mobility initiatives. 34 semiconductor manufacturing plans gain momentum. India continued negotiations with global semiconductor companies. New incentives encouraged investment in chip production facilities. Experts highlighted employment opportunities in advanced technology sectors. Authorities aimed to reduce dependence on imported semiconductors. India's technology industry welcomed the policy support. 35 Indian cinema continues expanding globally. Indian films and OTT content remained highly popular worldwide. South Indian cinema performed strongly in overseas markets. Streaming platforms reported increasing international viewership. Film producers explored additional global collaborations. India's entertainment industry expanded global influence further. 36 sports infrastructure development receives boost. Authorities announced new sports academies and training centers. Olympic preparation programs received additional financial support. Young athletes gained access to improved infrastructure. States focused on strengthening grassroots sports systems. India aimed to improve future international medal performances. 37. AI adoption expands across key industries. Banks, schools, and hospitals increased use of AI systems. Automation improved operational efficiency significantly. Technology companies announced new investments in AI research. Experts emphasized digital skill development for future jobs. India continued emerging as a technology-driven economy. 38. Airport expansion projects continue nationwide. Major airports expanded terminals and cargo handling facilities. Authorities prepared for increasing passenger traffic demand. Private investment supported modernization projects significantly. Cargo infrastructure development accelerated across India. Experts predicted strong aviation sector growth ahead. 39. Farm subsidy programs support rural communities. Farmers received additional assistance for irrigation and farming equipment. Authorities promoted sustainable agricultural techniques nationwide. Agricultural organizations welcomed subsidy expansion measures. Experts encouraged technology-driven farming modernization. Officials expected improved productivity during the coming season. 40. Digital banking usage continues growing. Banks reported strong growth in mobile and internet banking services. Rural consumers increasingly adopted digital financial systems. Cyber safety awareness campaigns expanded nationwide. Experts predicted continued financial inclusion growth. India's fintech ecosystem remained among the world's fastest growing. 41. National highway construction accelerates nationwide. Expressway and highway projects progressed rapidly across multiple states. Authorities highlighted improved logistics and transportation efficiency. Infrastructure investments supported long-term economic growth goals. Construction activities generated employment opportunities nationwide. Road modernization remained a major policy priority. 42. Climate experts warn about urban heat risks. Environmental scientists warned about worsening heat wave conditions in cities. Several urban areas were identified as climate risk zones. Experts recommended green infrastructure and water reforms urgently. Awareness campaigns promoted environmental sustainability nationwide. Climate resilience planning gained increasing importance. 43. Skill-based education programs gain popularity. Educational institutions expanded practical career-focused training programs. Students increasingly preferred AI, coding, and analytics courses. Online certification platforms attracted rising enrollments nationwide. Experts praised employment-oriented learning approaches. Skill development remained a major education trend. 44. Defense manufacturing sector expands rapidly. India promoted local production of defense equipment and technology. Domestic companies gained support through self-reliance initiatives. Defense exports continued showing strong growth trends. Experts highlighted strategic and economic benefits of localization. The sector attracted rising investment interest nationwide. 45. Indian athletes continue international success. Indian athletes delivered impressive performances in global competitions. Young players received praise for consistency and discipline. Training programs intensified before major sporting events. Officials expressed confidence in future medal opportunities. India's sporting image continued improving globally. 46. Smart city projects progress across India. Urban modernization initiatives expanded in multiple smart cities. Authorities focused on sanitation, transport, and digital governance. Citizens welcomed improvements in civic infrastructure. Experts emphasized sustainable urban development strategies. Government investment in modernization remained strong. 47. Inflation concerns continue among consumers. Economists monitored rising food and transportation costs closely. Consumers reported pressure on household budgets nationwide. Fuel prices remained a major inflation-driving factor. The RBI continued assessing economic stability measures. Experts predicted cautious monetary policy decisions ahead. 48. Renewable energy projects expand nationwide. Solar and wind energy projects continued growing rapidly nationwide. Private investment in clean energy remained strong. Authorities highlighted progress toward sustainability targets. Experts praised India's renewable energy transition efforts. Green energy remained a key development priority. 49. Public transport usage increases in metro cities. More commuters shifted toward metro and bus services. Fuel price hikes encouraged affordable travel alternatives. Authorities promoted public transportation for sustainable mobility. Traffic congestion reduced slightly in urban areas. Experts supported continued investment in mass transit systems. 50. India strengthens position as a global economic power. India continued expanding influence in technology, trade, and diplomacy. Foreign investors maintained confidence in India's long-term growth potential. Infrastructure and innovation reforms remained key policy priorities. International organizations praised India's economic trajectory. Experts described India as one of the fastest-growing major economies in the world. Please like and subscribe.